44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 47.
There we go.
48,
How about you actually join in?
49.
I'll join in, bro. Y'all want me to.
Join in, nigga.
Yo, it's your boy Vic, aka Fresh Prince Vic, and we're back with another episode of the Verbal Vitamin Podcast. Everybody make some noise.
What it do, family?
Hello, niggas.
Wow. Alright, that was weak. But we gonna start anyway. Let's introduce ourselves like we always do, starting to the right.
Alright, fuck it. Hello, Cullets.
Anyway, starting to the right.
Shit, this is me, Big T. On the ones and twos, a.k.a. Mike Ty, a.k.a. the best poet you ever know, a.k.a. Ty Stokes, a.k.a. Ty the Prophet, a.k.a. Ty Fresh Prince, a.k.a. Ty the Lonely
And to
Stoner.
his right.
I'm about to say.
Oh, we done?
Yeah, we done.
Alright, this is Nigel, _ Eves on Instagram. Much love, family. I missed y'all. To my right, we have...
Dev's back.
And to her right.
I would. We got a special guest today. You know, the one and only. 1/3 the host of the Coming to America podcast. One of my hosts sitting to my right.
There's three.
Yeah. So there's 2 or 3.
Who's the third? Who's the first?
Keenan.
Well, yeah, me, Vic, and Keenan.
I'm not sure who Keenan
Who?
is.
You saw him.
You met
Who that
Keenan
is?
before.
Yeah, you
I
met him.
believe it.
Dark skinned dude to be here.
The one who be with Kale?
Yeah. No.
This nigga.
He was like, yeah, no.
That was good.
That was solid.
But yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm just here.
We got Nelson back on because, you know, we just lost the Prince of Wakanda. I mean, the King of Wakanda. So we had to have, you know, an African come on and let us know,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying,
Perfect.
how the political strife is in Africa right now.
That's crazy.
Because they was already undergoing several social wars and civil wars, so we needed him to explain, you know what I'm saying, what is really going on in the state of Wakanda right now. Even though he's from Nigeria.
Right. I got some connects there, too.
He got some connects, you know, they get their cable from Wakanda.
For sure.
Because, you know, what kind of shit is this anyway?
We get our vibranium.
That was trash. What kind of shit is this anyway?
What kind of shit is this anyway, man?
That's your friend.
That was trash. And the fact that you laughing because of that was trash.
That's your friend.
Anywho.
Never.
But, yeah. Chadwick Boseman passed away, colon cancer.
Yeah, man.
How is he? 42, 43?
43.
43?
44, 45.
Yeah. But yeah, man. It was unexpected. To some. A lot of people didn't know he had colon cancer.
I knew.
A lot of people made jokes because he was losing weight. They thought he was doing it for a role.
Yeah, for real. I thought he was losing weight for a role too. I'm being 100.
And I can understand why people thought that, because remember when we was all making fun.
4 documentaries.
No, remember when we was all making fun of 50 Cent when he dropped that weight for that role for the movie we never seen.
Worst movie ever.
You seen it?
I seen it. Yeah, I seen it. It was the worst. It was terrible acting.
But a lot of people never seen it. We just seen the pictures of 50 Cent dropping weight.
Like the nigga, the I Am Legend.
I was just about to say that.
Yes.
He did.
Like the I Am
He was
Legend.
at first. He was this big ass black dude with dreads and playing football. Then I know her. Now he
next you know he half
big.
Yeah.
On me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Does this mean I can't play anymore, Doc?
Facts.
Yes, nigga.
Yeah.
His brother was loving that shit.
You 110.
Bitch ass nigga, you stole my bitch.
That's funny.
Anyways, how y'all feel about the whole thing?
My
I'm
husband is
not
dead.
gonna ask that because it don't matter how y'all feel.
Wow.
It don't-
Do y'all think? Do y'all think they'll add another Black Panther?
Yes.
You think they'll add another Black Panther?
Due to the fact that in the comics, T'Challa dies in the comics and his sister takes over the role of Black Panther, Marvel can definitely speed over this real easy.
Yeah.
They just got to have the right writers to write it.
I didn't know his sister took over.
Yeah.
You don't read?
But the only problem is
he died. Okay, so the way it went, one of the ways it went in the comics is he died and went to the afterlife, and while he was in the afterlife, his sister started learning the ways of the Black Panther.
That's how it works for every new Black
While he was in the afterlife, he started learning necromancy. So he was able to come back as a Black Panther. A necromancy is the power to summon the dead and communicate with the dead.
Come on, education.
So when he comes back, he's now the Black Panther who can raise the dead.
Right.
But the nigga hella died in the comics, so they can write this
Just
shit.
stick straight to the script.
Yeah, they can write this
Kill him
script.
straight the fuck off.
But if they write it wrong, it's gonna be all bad.
I mean, to be honest with you, it's as simple as like
All
starting off like T'Challa died.
So cute.
I don't know.
Keep that.
Man.
It could literally start off that way, and that would be a very big impact to that movie. Easy.
Such a great writer.
All right, bro. No, but if they write it wrong, it can ruin the whole movie. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think it'd be a simple right.
I don't think
He'll be dumb.
It's a mixture of both.
I don't think it's that.
If they write it wrong, they can fuck up T'Challa's legacy.
Not even that. If you write it
I
wrong, it can
don't
be.
know about
If you
that.
write it wrong, it can be very
Not
insensitive.
Chadwick Boseman's legacy.
No, T'Challa. I know exactly.
T'Challa's legacy.
I'm not even talking
No,
about T'Challa. I'm
no.
talking about Chadwick Boseman. It can be insensitive if they write it wrong. And it can
They
piss
can't
off
come
a
out
lot
with it
of
right
people.
away.
I don't care about CBS.
It's a stick.
They can't come out with it right away. That's for sure.
You're right.
Well, the thing is, they were supposed to come out with that first. That was that was supposed to be next, Black Panther 2.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, we just skip over it.
When Kruger was talking
No,
earlier, when he
sorry.
released his statement, he did say over the past year it's fucked up that he's been writing lines for T'Challa to say, for Chadwick Boseman to say that he'll never hear him deliver now. So
What?
he
Say that again?
he was actively writing Black Panther 2. But it's line, but with Chadwick being dead, it's lines he'll never hear him say.
So he basically has scrapped the script.
Not necessarily. I never say scrap your full script. Even if you don't use it, don't scrap it. Because you never know what you might go back to it and read it and find, and what might create something else.
Scrap the script for the simple fact that if you wrote it for him being alive, and he's not alive,
You don't scrap it. You still don't scrap
Yeah,
it.
you have to change the character of the whole thing, really.
yeah, you gotta
But
change
you
the
still don't scrap it.
I give you this.
character. I hear you. When I say scrap it.
You mean scrap it as in don't use it. Don't just make this character like a girl and then use the same exact words.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean don't scrap it as in keep it in your files.
Oh, you saying don't get rid of any work that you
Don't get rid of any work
No,
that
I'm
you
not saying
originally worked
Throw it
on.
away. I'm saying like you got to come up with something
something
new.
new
Yeah.
for this project.
But you come up with something new based off what you already was tweaking with. Just tweak it more.
I wonder how much he had done.
I wonder that too.
All up.
You guys got shit. All up.
All
It was
up.
supposed
I
to be
would.
in production
I
next
wouldn't
year,
be surprised.
if I'm not mistaken.
All up.
I wouldn't be
They
surprised
can
because
Disney can have a good chunk of it recorded, I think.
Disney
Recorded?
puts limitations on how long it takes for their writers to write scripts. Disney will drop a project and be like, "Oh, you got to write this in 3 months.
Smoke out of this and hit out of that. That one close.
If you can't, you fired. If you can, you got the job."
You said
It's
what?
rough.
Disney will come to you like, "All right, we want you to write this for this movie. You got 3 months to write it." That's essentially 3 months to write the starting act, the middle act, and the ending act. If you're smart, you'll write all 3 acts in 1 month, revise the next month, have your final draft the last month.
That's what you said, yeah. But I don't know what it is in their world.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't know what it is in their world.
To replace, like, if you decide to replace, like, if they don't have, you know what I'm saying, all the movie recorders, who replaces them? Like, who replaces them? Who is it?
I mean, who replaced Paul Walker? Dude.
Yeah, they're not going to replace him.
No, that's a good answer.
No,
They're not going to replace him,
bro.
but they are
Killmonger end up
substitute.
becoming Black Panther?
Huh?
Didn't
Killmonger?
Killmonger end up
Yeah.
become Black
Yeah,
Panther?
yeah.
And one
And they're supposed to be
in
bringing
an
him back,
offset comic shoot. That's the thing. If they going off Marvel comics, they have a large amount of shit they can play with. Like, it's just so much for the writers to actually play with because the MCU is not like the comics, but they pulling from the comics. So they have so much shit they can actually bring into the actual world.
That open.
His death literally did open the door for a lot of ways to
No,
work.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about that opening scene in Black Panther 2. Gotta be right.
Yeah,
It sets the tone for the whole movie.
yeah.
You gotta in depth explain how and why he died in the opening scene. Have
Yep.
to. Otherwise, it's a wrap. We can be awkward after that. But he had a long legacy, fulfilled with a lot of heroes, and he was fighting his own battle. To some, he was a hero in real life.
Thurgood Marshall, Jackie Robinson, James Brown.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he done played all the black heroes.
Yeah. Get On Up was actually hella good, too.
Yeah.
It was hella good.
And then to be fighting his own battle in real life.
Yeah.
Marshall was good, too.
They said he was actually sick filming Black Panther.
He was.
He was, yeah. He didn't have it the last 4 years, so whatever he recorded in that, whatever he did in that span.
That's what's up. I'm gonna be real.
That did let me know one thing. No matter what you're going through, you ain't fighting while you dying.
What?
Say that again.
No matter what you like, no matter what your life is going through, you're not actually fighting while you're dying. There's people out there that's fighting to live while they're dying. So no matter what you might be going through personally, you're not fighting to live. Keep a smile on your face for everybody else. Nobody knew this nigga had cancer.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So every day we seeing
me real good.
Every day we seeing this nigga's
This
alive,
nigga,
but every day he's fighting to just to live.
When he posted a video of himself, and then it was announced.
And even
on the
then,
27th.
when we seen him showing the weight, we started saying people started saying shit like,
right, that's August
Crack
27th.
Panther.
Not
I didn't see that.
I seen that shit heavy.
I did.
I seen that shit heavy.
I'm sorry.
Nigel got shit free.
That's not funny.
When he
It's
first
not
started,
funny now.
when he first started losing weight, they was making jokes like Crack
Y'all
Panther.
shit, bro.
For real. When I first saw, when I saw the
I'm
video,
not laughing. I'm laughing.
now
I'm
it's
not laughing.
Now I'm, you know what I'm saying, Wakanda forever. I got nothing but respect for you. You know what I'm saying?
Take Nigel
But
there.
before he passed away, that's
That's
actually a pretty solid one, dog. That's pretty good. Crack Panther. That was good.
That's fucked up even when he was alive.
It
He was
is.
sick.
I know. We didn't know.
You ain't shit, dog.
We didn't know. We didn't know.
Hey, where your kids at, Nigel?
At home.
Why you babysitting?
Oh, my bad,
Damn.
dog. Dang, man. All you gotta do is say pass the blunt. Dang.
I showed like, where is this finna go? That was random. Where your kids at?
No, bro.
Wait.
I mean, he talked about it on Sirius X.
Oh,
I think
my
it was
bad. It
Sway
go
in
to
the
you,
Morning.
dog.
Yeah, go to me.
Oh, my bad. I'm thinking this is the same rotation of the
That's why
last
he was
blunt. My
working
bad.
babysit.
My bad.
I thought it. I think he talked about it on Sirius XM, Sway in the Morning, when he talked about how he visited a couple of terminal kids that got cancer.
Yeah.
The pictures, it was cute.
I'm not gonna even stunt. I don't like the pictures of parents taking with their kids with the Black Panther, Black Panther action figure laying on the ground, other superheroes around him, and the kids is crying with a kind of salute. I don't like that due to the fact that why you trying to catch your child? In my mind, you kind of trying to catch your child grieving for a chance of clout.
Just showing some respect. That's all.
It's like a chance of clout.
Probably that comes along with it. You get some clout for posting.
Some people doing it for the respect. Some people doing it for the clout.
That's always like that.
I think it's just showing respect. If clout come along with it, then it is what it is.
Mhm.
It's showing respect.
And that's the bottom line.
Oh,
The
me.
Stone Cold says so. Now, what you were saying about this RNC,
Oh man, the RNC was
which the first night, second night,
the entire fucking week was a fucking shit fest.
explain.
I ain't gonna say a shit fest. It's a shit fest once you look at the whole overview of it. But watching it, you know what I'm saying? It was, it was a.
Don't look at me.
I'm so sick of
Y'all
talking.
gonna leave it in there?
Nigga, you throw spirits for a living and you drop this one?
How did I even drop it? I ain't have it yet.
You hella had it in
No, I
your
did it.
hand. You dropped
You got it, and I tried to get it. You
dropped
dropped it in the
this
bowl.
boy oatmeal.
That's why I laughed.
On me.
That's
It's
why I laughed.
in a bowl of oatmeal.
He dropped into my boy's oatmeal.
Bro, you got
Oh.
weed in your oatmeal.
That's all.
Oh,
I mean, it's an empty bowl. There's nothing in the bowl.
Was that originally oatmeal?
Oh,
Yeah,
my
it was
bad.
originally
I thought it
oatmeal.
was still
No,
oatmeal
no,
in
it
there.
wasn't
though.
in there.
I was like,
Not
I
for you,
heard, I heard
it's
nothing. I didn't even hear it fall in the bowl.
Hey, y'all, it's serious. That was funny.
Anywho, the honest
Anywhere.
A fucking shit show, man.
I don't think it was a full shit show. Like,
How much did
watching
you
it,
see?
Well, I did a whole overview of everything.
Okay.
You know what I mean? As an overview of everything,
I did
yes.
I did overview too.
Yes, but I think like it's, it's watching it. It's not. It
From
wasn't
hearing Pence speak Capanese.
what?
What'd you say?
Capanese.
What's Capanese?
He was all
Capanese
cap.
is when you
He was all cap.
when you
dog.
all cap.
I picked that one up.
Yeah, he was
Capanese.
all cap, dog. And what he
Trump
said
been-
is facts, though. He was all cap.
Trump been speaking Capanese since 2016, and only people who understand Capanese is his fucking base.
Dude was
That's
just,
when everything you speak is all lies,
he
man.
was
He said.
hating like a motherfucker.
Bruh, my nigga been saying how he's been pro coronavirus response, how he's been pro Black Lives Matter, how he's been pro this, how he's been pro
Bruh.
getting shit done, providing PPE
This
for the
nigga
fucking
said-
hotel.
Look,
This
this
nigga said-
for the
even
fucking
when it's
hospital.
law, it said like shit like, but Biden ain't doing none of the stuff he supposed to do either. Shit like that.
Biden ain't president.
On me. He like, look, I got this little stuff, but look, Biden ain't got shit.
That's literally what the whole fucking RMC was about.
Yes, bro.
The interviewer asked Pence. He said, "So, can you agree
That
that,
gay ass
black
nigga.
does Black Lives Matter?" He said, "I believe all lives matter." I'm like,
You should have saw that coming, though. You should have saw that coming.
Yeah, duh.
You
Prince
can't
is-
ask a politician.
I think
shit like that.
Pence was a
He
fag
worked with
back in
Trump.
the day.
you think Pence is worse?
I
than
think
Trump?
Pence-
Whoa.
Hold
I
on,
don't
wait.
think he's on Trump train.
I think Pence
I don't
was
know, man.
I think
Trump just complete don't give a fuck.
I think Pence.
yeah, but he Trump though. Like he's an entertainer. Like,
No.
he's supposed to be
Nah,
like.
I think
I
Pence
think-
is
No,
better.
he entertainer
That's
for
how he
sure.
always been. He
Yeah,
always been. I
yeah.
don't give a fuck. Like
I think-
that's just Trump.
Yeah.
That's just Trump. Now you're the president, but like Pence is fucked up.
I
Like,
think Pence got some homosexual tendencies he's holding deep in his heart.
Terry, what the fuck are you talking about?
He's the one who said he wants shock therapy for the gays.
How is that gay? How does that make him gay?
Shock therapy?
I know what y'all
He
think
said
is.
this
now.
nigga is crazy. He gotta be gay as damn self.
What
This
is
nigga-
that?
That's what he
Shock
said. This
therapy?
nigga is crazy, y'all.
If you don't think shock therapy is crazy,
I didn't say it wasn't crazy, but
If-
how does that make him gay?
because if you think shock therapy is a way to cure gay people,
that's not true.
you probably got some situations, bro, you need to solve.
I think mental is situated, but I don't think that make him gay.
I don't think it make him gay either.
Like, that's-
But I get the angle you was coming from.
I think he probably had some gay thoughts that he feel like could have been shocked out of him.
No, I didn't think about that topic.
He probably looking at Trump like, damn, that ass.
What?
You tripping. This nigga tripping. I'm not with you on that one.
You never know.
I don't know, but
What
I don't
else
know.
happened? That
Who
made
looked
it
like they
crazy.
was on cocaine?
It's why
Oh,
we-
that lady who was trying to summon the Kraken?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
The lady who was doing the fucking rituals? The Latin lady who was talking about Latins for Trump? She was doing all these fucking hand movements like she was trying to summon the Antichrist.
They said Trump Jr. and his girl was on
We
cocaine.
not gonna talk about Trump Jr. We're not gonna talk about none of the Trump kids because
His daughter can't even get a job.
we're
How you
not,
the president's daughter?
we not
He
gonna
can't
talk
get a
about
job.
Trump kids.
That's bullshit.
Nah, look, we're not gonna talk about Trump kids because he's not gonna talk about how the way Melania looked when Ivanka passed her, and she had a smile on her face. And as soon as Ivanka passed, she
But
did
see, I don't know
she
enough
did the
between
black
those two.
woman mean mug real quick. It went from
I don't know they history.
I don't either, and I want to know now. After that mean mug, I want to know what y'all like about your stepmom.
That she don't like Trump.
I don't think she likes Trump either. I think she's there for the benefits of Trump.
Every time Trump try to hold her hand or whatever and take pictures with her, she swerving a little bit. Little curve.
He might took part of some arranged marriage living.
Not
You know what I'm
arranged
saying?
marriage living.
I mean, is
Money
that,
get
is
you a
that
lot.
outside of Trump's
Money
nature?
get you a lot. Even
You saying
people-
not arranged marriage living like that's outside of Trump's nature?
For real. Like, he got the money to do it. He finesses everybody with money that he never pays them.
It's in our,
What Trump does, he will sit there, write out a complete real contract, right? And then once you start paying him, he will come and send some niggas to threaten you and say, bitch ass nigga, I ain't giving you shit, but you gonna keep paying me every month though. And they keep paying them every month.
Trump is a stand-up comedian, man.
Dude is a real nigga in the business world. That's what I'm saying. He a nigga in the business world, dog.
Why do you think that?
Why
He
does he
making
think he a
niggas
stand-up
move.
comedian?
No, why do you think he a real nigga?
He making. You ain't just hear what I said. That is a nigga move. You can't tell me they no
it
nigga
up,
move,
Bro,
bro.
Trump, bro.
Set some shit up and tell his homeboys go rob your ass. That's how he do it.
He's giving people, making autographs and giving to him.
I seen that shit in the middle of a
Yes,
fucking
he's selling
hurricane.
his autograph,
In the
bro.
middle of a hurricane.
Handed. Look, here
Son.
you go. Put it on eBay. $10,000.
Yes,
Give it
straight
to the next
signing
one.
his autograph.
Yes.
Signing his autograph
He's
on
selling them.
TV like this. Live. You can
Bruh,
look
in
it
the
up,
middle
bro.
of a
Yes, bro.
hurricane.
Yes.
Hurricane relief, my niggas like signing shit.
Signing it and telling them to put it on eBay. They can get $10,000 for it.
The nigga, he didn't say $10,000. He said $10,000 easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
$10,000 easy.
What, bro?
Put it on eBay. I'm
Who
like,
uses
wow.
eBay?
Nigga, I'm finna lose my damn house tomorrow. What the fuck you talking about eBay?
Say, baby, we buy this signature from Trump, we might be able to get some money. The dumbest shit ever.
But I bet it sell
Depends
But
on
you
to who.
You gotta pay.
You gotta do some deep
to
research.
his base. To his base. His base. They love this man.
You gotta go to
They love his dirty
people
draws,
you don't
bro.
communicate with.
But they
Like,
shrinking
exactly.
now. That's the thing. His
You gotta
base
go to
is
Podunk,
shrinking.
Missouri somewhere.
I don't know.
Well, no, this is a Republican state. Missouri a Republican
But I'm
state.
saying, like,
Yeah, big
Heavy.
On me, we just broke.
We got away because we went to a Democratic college in a Republican state. That's why SEMO was so progressive, opposed to
Just tell me something.
Cape.
Go to Lake St. Louis. Go to O'Fallon.
Yeah,
Trump heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Confederate flag.
definitely
heavy.
O'Fallon for sure.
They love them some Trump.
Go to DeSoto, Missouri.
Come
Bro.
on, man.
Where the fuck did the knife come from?
That could have ended up all bad. That just made me so fucking mad, bro.
What happened?
That could have ended up all
that
bad.
fell on his foot.
It fell on your foot.
Yeah, and luckily it landed like that.
Where the fuck did the knife come from?
Butt up.
It's
I
been
was
right
in
now.
there.
It was butt down, butt up.
Split the blunt open?
But down.
Butt down. You gay, bro.
That butt down. It's gay, bro.
I'm just messing.
So what else happened in RNC?
There's a lot of shots being thrown at Biden, man.
Pretty much.
Majority of it was how much Biden ain't doing. I'm be 100. That's
Yeah.
all it was about.
Yeah.
It was nothing but hating on
White people.
Biden. But I'm be real, Biden
And
does
some
stupid
coon
shit,
ass
man.
niggas.
You can't tell me I ain't black on.
It was some coon ass niggas.
Yeah,
They was there.
You
Yes.
can tell it was legit 100% Trump supporters.
Yeah. I would expect
Like
that from RNC.
100%, no doubt in mind. They let it be known, Trump supporters. Said fuck everything else.
What you mean, coon niggas?
There was Negroes there.
No, not even Negroes.
It was some black.
These
people.
was overseers. Master, he trying to escape.
Wow, not overseers.
Ass niggas.
Did the get out people get it?
No, man, this shit was so
Like I get what they're trying to say within the speech, but I definitely think he went about it wrong. That speech was, I felt like he was throwing shots opposed to trying to make
Trying to kill him.
trying to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's really trying to prove a point. He was just throwing shots. But I get the angle he's trying to come from. What he said ain't really wrong.
It's wrong as far as the party he's talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, this
but
is.
I
get
also
what
don't
he's
think
saying.
I also don't think the Democratic Party is as pristine as we want them to be, or as we think they are, in order for them to win this election.
No, none of these parties are the same.
At
But what
all.
I'm saying is the Democratic Party is way more progressive than the Republican is.
I think Trump has shown his colors, and we don't need another 4 years of Trump.
That's all I think it is. I don't think it's because of the Republican ways. I just think it's because of Trump.
No, it's Republican ways as well.
Nope, I think
I don't think
there's
it's
a whole
Republican
Republican
ways.
movement working against Trump right now.
Yeah, I
To
think
where the
it's just
point where
him.
they're going to vote for Biden just so they can start returning back to their Republican ways.
I don't see.
I don't mind some Republican ways. You know what I'm saying? They not
I don't
bad.
either.
Don't look at it in a black and white kind of sense.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Look at it in what it actually does.
Don't look at the Republicans that follow Trump. Look at the actual Republicans.
I mean, I'm not gonna say all of Trump supporters are retarded or stupid or anything like that.
I will.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I mean, I like Ice JJ Fish, but I'm nothing like him. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, until you actually are in a college town with Trump supporters, them niggas are fucking retarded.
Work around people.
Them niggas are fucking
supporters.
retarded.
I believe
Them
said
niggas
all.
are fucking retarded.
There might be a lot of them.
Their
you know what I'm
reasoning.
saying? There's a lot of them.
Their
I don't
And
think
that's
I don't
exactly
think
what it is.
everybody is
That's
is
exactly
as retarded.
their
as the
reason.
dumbest.
Their logic is like, oh, this is what you believe?
But it's not all Trump supporters.
It's
That's
like
all I'm
those
saying.
niggas who believe peanut butter
Let's
and
not hear
jelly.
that.
It's like those niggas who believe peanut butter and jelly tastes good with strawberry jelly instead of grape jelly. It's like, okay.
Because it does.
I was about to say it does though.
No, it
Yeah,
don't.
grape jelly is
Can't
not
do it.
it.
No, it
Can't
don't.
do it.
It's
I
peanut
gotta
butter
do
and
grape.
grape jelly.
Wait,
I cannot do the grape.
It's peanut butter and grape. Damn,
Yeah.
nigga, you gonna leave me?
I
I cannot.
You ain't
do
even
that.
have jelly where you
It's
came
too
from. You gonna leave me
Yeah,
hanging?
it's something about it.
You bust the grapes like without feet.
Yeah, I need that strawberry.
No, I can't do the strawberry.
I can do that grape stuff.
Only grape.
Huh?
I said grape is good.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, can't do strawberry jelly.
Oh, excuse me.
Strawberry jelly gross.
So what, man?
Strawberry jelly is gross.
I keep going the wrong way. That's how I get
No,
it.
you did it the right way. You just got in.
No, but as far as the Republican Party, I get some of their logic, but a lot of their logic, I'm like,
Why?
It just
that's racist.
It just goes against some of the motherfuckers are.
Exactly.
But it
I
just
know
goes
way
against
more-
the way of life we have.
Yeah, I know way more racist Republicans than I know racist Democrats.
I'm not gonna say that because I think there's a lot of black people that's racist.
I agree, but I'm saying
There is a lot of
I
fucking
know
black
more
people. I
racist
mean, you got
Republicans.
reason, but
it's black Republicans too, and I'm saying
Definitely.
it's more racist Republicans, white or black, than it is racist Democrats.
everybody got some racism in it. I'm telling you that now.
Yeah.
Unless you're born with your innocence, once your innocence is gone, you definitely got.
When did your innocence leave? What age were you?
I think it was when I first started getting emotionally involved with women.
Okay.
Wow.
That's when they killed my innocence.
Okay.
I
What
said,
age
there's
was
some
that?
cold fucking bitches in this world. I was a freshman, sophomore when it was all over. Sophomore high school when it was all over.
What about you, Nev?
What was the question
When
again?
did you lose your innocence?
My innocence? That's a good question.
So where you was like, damn, it's some messed up people out here in this world.
That,
Like
You know
at
what?
first you come up like, oh, everybody's cool. It's no races and it's girls are all cool and all that.
oh yeah, I remember.
When did you lose all of that?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Yeah, I think that's a good question because I lost different kind of innocence. Like real early in my life, I lost like trust. Like trust was big, like for me real early.
Mm-hmm.
I think I lost that real early, like 10, 11. Dealing with shit in my family.
Damn. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You
I
know
see
what
what
I'm
you're
saying?
saying.
So I think I lost that real early. I mean, you know, girls and stuff, it's like 18. You know, racism and stuff like that, that's like
Passive.
18, kind of like, you know,
That's
high
a
school
good
stuff
question.
like that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'll probably say yeah.
Sophomore
Right
year.
at the high school.
Right after high school for you? Right after.
With me, trust, I lost that, like you said, around like 10, 11.
You sound hurt.
But you had a father.
He did too, though.
Damn, that's correct too.
Yeah.
If they gotta do anything.
Yeah, I mean.
It got a lot to do with a lot of
But
shit.
that's what I'm
The
saying.
fuck?
But dealing with that though
Humans
is the
are
reason why
humans.
I lost trust though.
Oh,
You know
because
what
of
I'm
your
saying?
father?
Yeah, because of shit that dealing with stuff with my dad, dealing with stuff with my mom, other stuff like
He
yeah.
sold you into slavery.
Anyways, 10 or 11 is when I lost trust. When it comes to females, I lost that trust when I was about, I want to say 18. That's when I lost trust in females. And then, as far as races, 18. That's
Why
when
both?
That's when I met my first racist person.
At 18? How?
Cop. pulled us over. I was in a nice car.
Your first experience with a cop was over 18 and was racist?
Mhm.
My first experience with a cop was with a black officer, and I honestly can say if she wasn't for her, I probably would have been shot by a cop to this day. Because the shit that I did to her, she told me, don't you ever fucking do that shit. Because me getting pulled over, I'm thinking, okay, I'm a reasonable guy. I can talk to you. Let me get out my car when you pull me over. She put her gun out on me so goddamn fast. Seeing that I was a young black nigga.
Well, you got, excuse me, ma'am. Don't
That's
worry.
exactly how I went.
Excuse me. Don't worry, ma'am.
Taylor was in the
He
car.
walked into the car. You don't have to get out.
That's exactly how I went. I got out the car. Excuse me, ma'am. It's nothing. We're fine. We're fine. And she put out her gun. She looked at me. And then she came, checked the car. And she was like, You the driver? Yeah. Come get in my passenger seat. Why? Come get in my passenger seat. Got her passenger seat. She cussed me. Don't you ever fucking get out your car when the police pull up on you. You know I could have shot your ass? You could. Yes, ma'am.
Like I was trying to finish my story. So anyway, I was 18, got pulled over by a cop. I was in a nice car. He just cut me off so I could go into a whole contingent. But anyway, I got pulled over by a cop. I was in a nice car. And the white man came out. He pulled us all out. It was like me and like 2 or 3 of my other cousins. He was like, who drives this car? I was like, this is my uncle's car. He said, oh, it must be some, you got a rapper or a basketball player in your family? It's like, no.
That's racist.
No, you just make
She was
money.
like, nigga, I bought.
He's like, it's no way that he's not selling drugs or anything like that.
I'm like, no, he's CEO of
I was
Bowman.
like, oh, damn.
You had your cousin with you? You
He's
should
the
have
CEO
said,
of
nigga, I
Bowman.
ball. He rap. The fuck?
And he's co-owner of Spectrum Communications. You
That
might
was
heard
the
of
first
him.
time I experienced it. I was like, what the fuck?
I took this
I had a weird experience when I was in boot camp. When I was in the Navy, like you couldn't talk at chow, right? So
What does
I
that
mean-
mean?
But
Child lunch.
yeah,
Oh.
it's like yeah,
Oh,
lunch.
okay.
Like well, basically all the meals, but they call it chow. So
Okay.
you couldn't talk in there. It's like tradition.
I thought it was a
Or whatever.
restaurant. It sounded like a good name for a restaurant. Can't talk in chow. I was like, what? You know what kind of cuisine?
Like a
I'm thinking-
non-talker restaurant. Like everybody, yeah,
don't do
I'm
that.
be real, bro. Like I'm listening. I'm dead in this.
come to the menu, just be like,
With it.
I mean, now with COVID, nigga, it's all touchscreen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
I mean, you order on the touchscreen. You don't say,
yeah.
oh,
We
word.
can
you
Hell,
know, you
it's
gotta
not a-
scan the little.
Look,
QVC.
hell, it's on a restaurant called Chow, nigga. The fuck?
Bar Louie make you do that, scan the little thing to get the
you gotta
menu.
fucking, yeah, but anyway, so we couldn't fucking talk at child. Then so one day I caught one of these white people. They were staring at me like just like with they fucking jaw dropped. So you know me, I'm like, man, I'm gonna ask these niggas what the fuck is going on, right? So we get back to the barracks and shit. I'm like, why was y'all staring at me? These niggas told me that they never saw a black person before. Like some pulled down white boys and like
You know what
some,
shit did to him? Got your ass.
That didn't hit. But continue.
that was it. That was it. Yeah. That was like my first like, damn, really? Like you ain't never seen a black person like they straight look
Where were
like
you?
shocked, like I was
But they wanna
God,
touch
like I was
you.
God or something.
Where were you?
I was in like
For a
Great
minute.
Lakes.
I have no
So
idea.
it's like North Chicago, like cold, fucking in between fucking Milwaukee.
How
and
much
Chicago.
more racism did you experience while you was in the service?
A lot.
After that?
What you mean?
You went to the service?
Like in the
Yeah, that's what he's talking about now.
That's where chow is.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
late.
did not know
We
that.
high,
Yes,
it's okay.
yes.
No, it's not even that we high. I legit did
Yes.
not know
He
that.
started the
That's how
story.
he started the
Said
story.
when I was in the Navy.
Yeah.
That's
It's
all
all
good.
good.
guys.
It's all good.
I was probably trying to pass the blunt then. I'm be real. I don't know.
No blunt was being bad.
Are you
That's not true. That's not true though.
No,
We just got that talking.
Are you still in the Navy?
No. I mean I was like 15.
How much time did you
15
put
going
in?
into
To the
16.
service?
Like 2.5 years. I got out early.
Okay. Your
Long
experience. Okay. It wasn't what you thought.
Not that. Just some other stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll let that
He
pass.
fucked the sergeant.
His business. His
Big
business.
now.
Sergeant,
I
I
ain't
know,
fucking with nobody. I ain't fucking with I definitely.
Why you damn me up
Yeah,
right
not,
there?
not to leave
Yeah.
hanging. but I ain't fucking with
His business. His business.
but yeah, it was racism, bro. You definitely Like especially in there, cause like now you a small part of this like unit, like in the military. So now you really a minority, like as far as being like a black person in there. Like
Why the name?
of
You
course,
can swim?
Not that you
not
swim.
that good.
No, can
They
you swim?
they job is hella good.
Can you swim?
Y'all can. You gotta. I mean, that's a big plus. That's a big plus.
And your parents came over here after us, right? I got this. Your parents came over here after us,
What
right?
you mean after?
After us.
Nah.
We came over here in 1600. They came over here after us. And you can swim
Yeah, I can swim.
for 400 years.
I'm helping the podcast out though. I'll give you our content.
For 400 years.
400 years.
We've been drowning.
Been drowning.
And y'all couldn't teach us how to swim?
No, that's y'all who don't
Right.
You know how many of our
Somebody to play.
you know how many of our ancestors is across them waters and y'all couldn't teach us how to swim?
I'm sorry.
Vic, can you
bro.
swim?
No, okay.
Well, nice.
Damn, you can't swim.
Nelson people sold us into
God
slavery.
Yeah,
That's
I
fucked up,
can't
bruh.
swim.
Nelson people
But
sold us
yes, I
into
know how to
slavery.
fucking swim. Yes, that'd be a big plus.
I'm the only person in my family that don't know how to swim.
Oh, so funny story. Since we on that subject,
You know how to swim
alright,
either?
so the fucking swim test. I can tell you about the fucking swim.
You know how to
test.
swim?
Yeah, I know how to swim.
You just asked him that.
You couldn't help us, nigga!
You just said that too.
What's the story? What's the story on the
Alright, so
swim team?
anyway, real quick. So it's like a wave pool, basically, right? You got to do a whole bunch of little exercises in the pool.
Yeah.
Like float, do all kind of shit. So some niggas would come in there and didn't know how to swim, and I seen niggas almost die pretty much. But they had like they had like the Navy frogmen in the water, so like you wasn't gonna die. They had like the Navy swimmers,
It's just like they just make sure you almost do.
pretty much.
Yeah, I've read books
Pretty
about
much.
that. They go,
But you know
Like
what?
I can swim, and
But you
it
know
took me.
what?
I had to redo it like 2 or 3 times.
Will
It's
Smith
hard,
and Gemini
man.
Man said they do that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard as fuck. Like the fucking current and shit. Like that shit was hard as fuck.
That's crazy.
I read David.
Did you ever have
know who
a
David Goggins
experience
is?
swimming?
No.
David Goggins is a man who failed so many times, ended up becoming one of the. He ended up going from the U.S. Marines to Special Forces.
Hmm.
Going through all of that shit, failed several times in order to get through it, but he ended up getting through it. In the book, he describes a lot of the swimming challenges.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit sounds scary as fuck.
Yeah.
I can't even stunt.
Yeah.
That shit sounds scary as fuck.
Like it's just a wave pool, so it's like it's to simulate pretty much like being in the ocean almost. So heavy current.
And they're
You know,
not
like,
necessarily trying to test how you swim. They're trying to test how you act under stress.
pretty. There you go. There you go. You know.
Like it's not literally
But
how
that's
you
what it
gonna
was. Like I
swim.
told you, like two or three times. And at the second or third time, they're like, all right.
It's just how you perform when the
So you gotta dive,
situation
like,
goes
you jump down,
this
so you
way.
gotta dive like it's like 20 feet first, bam. You gotta swim around, you gotta gather yourself in, cause that's hard. You gotta, it's pulling you and shit. You gotta kind of gather yourself, get it, swim around that bitch.
Have you ever
Stop
almost drowned?
Yeah,
Tell me about that.
I would have died on a dive. On my way down.
Oh God, I had a pain.
but I mean, I didn't die. Like,
Yeah,
I like
But God got you.
I like diving and shit like that. But I mean,
That is so insensitive. What Tyree just said.
for one,
I ignored him, bro. Ignorant.
Did you hear what he said?
what he say?
He said I would die. I meant her. He said, God got you.
Anyway,
You remember what old girl said in our last
It's
interview?
always-
Okay, in one of our last interviews, girl said she almost died at Christian camp. God can walk on water. That nigga ain't save you.
Anyways.
But how you almost drowned, man? Tell us how you almost drowned.
I mean, pretty much it's like when you trying to gather yourself, like in like with the waves and the current and shit like that. Like the dive, the initial dive, that's hard. I'll probably say that's the hardest part. Like once you can get to the surface and swim and shit like that and do all the other shit. That's,
How fast is the current?
Aren't you just in the pool?
Yeah, it's
No, because he ain't but this big. So, like, you seen what them damn twigs been doing in hurricanes right now going on?
What?
Another joke in there. Go ahead.
He here.
it's not like a super heavy current, but it's heavy enough. Like it's more like a wave pool, so it's more like waves. Like they're not like big waves. But,
Like,
but they crashing. They crashing.
They got like a
What was your
Olympic-sized
technique to
pool.
get through it?
That's
Niggas
hard.
out food, yeah, huh?
What was your technique to get through with it?
What you mean?
So from the book that I read of the guy who I know who went through SEALs training and whatnot, and even just the swim training, period, of the Army, he had a technique to go through with it. And he said that everyone has their own different techniques.
I was just like I said, I just had to just calm myself, like, alright. Cause I can swim, so like the first initial dives and shit, I was like, alright.
So you agree
I
with
fuck up.
it wasn't necessarily testing how you swim, it's how you swim under these conditions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your stamina, like
Yeah.
you
Just
get
tread
tired.
water
You
is
get tired.
a bitch,
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna say
what-
there you go. Like
That's what he
tread
said. And
that
he was
water.
like, that
was one of the hardest.
they'd
things,
wake
too.
him up at like 4 a.m. just to go tread water.
Mm-hmm.
Treading water takes so much energy.
What does tread water mean?
You stay in
You
one
just sitting
place,
there
but
and
you
you're
You're
have
trying to
to
stay along float.
So
But
like
you
if you
gotta
hurt
keep
your
moving,
leg,
though.
your leg broke or something, you can't swim nowhere. You just had to tread in the water and wait for somebody to come and like save you. Like say if we was in like
How do you float?
treading water.
Treading water.
yeah.
Or
So you know how like people lay on their back and just float in the water? How do you
Mhm.
do that?
That's the thing. That's why
combination of like
that's why I
being
asked so many
calm.
questions. I can't do that. I'm top heavy.
A combination
You
of
can.
just being calm. You can.
I
can.
drowned.
I've seen fat
Bruh,
people.
bruh,
You can.
bruh. I seen.
I
bruh.
almost drowned at SEMO. Literally died at SEMO trying to do that same exact shit.
you can.
I've
People who
seen
are like
fat people.
400
And
pounds.
the
I was gonna say
lifeguard told me
it was niggas built
you
like
have
you
too
in
much
the-
muscle.
It was
Don't
niggas
trust
built like
that
you
guy
in that
to
tread
see.
water.
That was
bruh.
the dumbest
Mark
thing
can
ever.
do it.
Mark ain't got as much muscle as me.
People
I've
with
seen
muscle
people
can
who
still
are
tread water.
400 pounds. float.
Mark, 400 pounds. Muscle and fat weighs different.
Like I said,
Like I said,
Somebody
muscle and
400
fat
pounds.
weighs different. Completely different.
I hear you. But like I said,
You hear me, but you ain't listening.
I don't care. that's your.
That's how I know I'm talking about.
I don't care.
Don't
You
speak
can,
on it.
You can still
I can
float.
speak on whatever I want.
I probably
I
can
don't
still
care.
float. However, it just take more because muscle weighs more.
No. You said no.
Alright.
What
But, what was I about to say?
What was you about to say?
Damn, what was I lost my train of thought.
Damn.
It was about swimming and treading.
Man,
What do you have to do? Like, how do you do it?
Yeah, like, is it like you gotta hold your breath a certain way? Or?
You're above the water, but think about always doing mountain climbers.
Mhm.
Like, you're constantly doing a mountain climber. Is how it feels.
That sounds tiresome as hell.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
And water's actually heavy as shit, so it ain't it. Especially with the water moving.
So you constantly like pushing up,
Mm-hmm. Constantly doing this.
Mhm.
Where you
doggy
can do
paddling
this,
in one spot.
and you're not going nowhere,
Nowhere.
but you're doing a hell of a workout.
Yeah.
You'd be out of breath. Don't let no water get in your mouth. It'll be over.
Damn, that's crazy.
I definitely do not make swimming sound fun.
I wonder why
You don't.
like, Navy SEALs are and stuff like and people who are in the military don't do more like Olympic sports and all that.
Is that a rule or something?
I don't know. I don't think so.
That's cool.
Because it seems like the people who are in the military, they especially train to like, especially Navy SEALs, they're trained to be able to withstand stuff. I mean, but if you can't swim fast, you can't swim fast. If you can
That is
tread,
true.
that's one thing. But can you do things fast? That's another thing. But I would think in order to go on like rescue missions like that, they have to be able to do stuff fast, right? Or am I tripping?
Oh, no, they let them go.
Partially. There was a man who was trapped underwater for 76 hours. It took him 76 hours to find him. So it depends on what you can mean that. That's like partially like depends on what you mean as fast.
What was your question?
Fast is relative.
Like Olympic speed is one thing.
Right.
And I know in the military, you don't necessarily have to be fast. You just have to be able to complete
Survival.
the mission. I was wondering why military people aren't like Olympic swimmers. And then I answered my own question because you don't necessarily have to be fast.
Why you got this knife like this?
I don't know, man. Pretty dope.
Are you hitting him? You better lock your door.
But that'd be something. I would want to see like the best swimmer in the military and go against an Olympic swimmer. I would like to see that, just to see
So
what's the difference.
Michael Phelps go against someone.
Michael is old now. It's probably like Ryan Lochte or something like that.
Might just still kill somebody.
No,
I think so too.
Come on now.
no. He already said I'm hanging it up.
I mean, yeah, but
That don't mean
He's
he's
not
not
doing it
practicing.
no more.
that's what I'm saying.
No,
Yeah.
he already said he hanging it up because he ain't got it like that no more. Because
what
our
I'm saying?
U.S. team now,
I'm saying, give him a year to train. He can still beat
bro,
the top people.
No, no,
Not even a year.
Our
If
US
if that's
team
his
now, bro.
sport, he keeps up with it. So give him about 6 months just to brush up on it, type shit.
Yeah.
bro, our U.S. team now is
Like,
ridiculous.
Put it, if you think Mike
Tiger just
Tyson,
won another
Mike
championship.
Tyson, he's come back
Yeah.
into fighting, right?
That's different.
If you
That's
think
not
Mike
different.
Tyson
That's
stopped
different.
boxing
That's
completely,
different. Muscles, stamina. That's totally different.
That's not if you train all your life for the one
Exactly.
sport.
Golf.
Like that's all Michael Phelps ever know is ever known is
It's swimming.
How
Like
can
he
I
a
put this?
literal fish. Like
When it comes to golf and swimming, you can be 60, 70 years old and still have the drive of when he was maybe 18, 20 years old.
yeah,
Swimming,
yeah.
regardless if
Fish.
you train all year long, you're
You're
going to
fish.
lose something. If it's not stamina, it's going to be strength.
Mhm.
You're going to lose something regardless of how much you train.
Yeah.
And it is such thing as overworking your body. So that's why I say it's
Yeah.
different.
I ain't saying he'll win a gold, but I think
he'll put up a fight.
Yeah, I never said he would. That's why I
He'll
said
be a threat. He'll be a threat.
Yeah,
That's all. That's the best way.
I
He'll be a
wouldn't be
threat.
surprised
Against-
if he wins.
He'll be a threat against other
gold.
countries. He won't be a threat on anybody on the U.S. team now.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if he medal either. So
On our U.S. team now, he can't do nothing with none of those guys. Our guys now is cold-blooded.
mm-hmm. Yeah, be pass the torch. Yeah, what did you say? Ryan Lochte?
Yeah,
And that's the one who got in some trouble a few years
Mhm.
ago
yeah.
Yeah,
in Brazil, right?
all them niggas got in trouble.
The fuck did they do? Was it coke related?
No.
I felt
Anything that was drug related was
Phelps
Phelps. He was
weed.
weed.
Yeah, he did smoke some weed.
The fuck they do? They did some shit a few years ago.
Yeah.
I know.
They
I
got in
remember,
a lot of trouble.
yeah, I remember.
Oh,
I remember
God.
Lion Hark. I remember his name. The
Yeah.
fuck did he do though? Shit.
It don't matter. What else? What else we had?
Keke Palmer was the first African American woman to host the VMAs since 1969.
Don't care. Nobody watches the VMAs.
I know,
Yeah.
but everything's online now, though.
Significant still, but
Yeah, nobody cares. Bro. Black people don't even care about the
I
VMAs.
don't watch it.
Black people don't care about
Okay.
the older you. I realized something. The older you get, the less you care about award ceremonies. Like me when I was growing up.
Nickelodeon was hella fire.
When I was growing up, Nickelodeon, the
Okay.
BET Awards,
I don't think that's the
the
case.
Hip Hop
though.
Awards.
I don't think that's the case. I
You
think-
couldn't wait.
I
You
think-
setting your calendar for it.
'Cause
Now it's
Nickelodeon
like
was
I
there.
got priorities. I got kids.
You got kids? That's crazy.
That's
How
how
many you
people
got?
are.
You got 4?
Got two.
You got 2?
One in the possible.
That's crazy. Good times.
Nah, but so y'all still will sit there and watch a award show?
Nah.
I don't have the time. I don't care that much.
I don't like award shows.
Don't like them now.
If
The
I
only
watch
reason I don't
anything,
like
it'd
it
be a
now is because
tribute.
they don't get the actual awards right.
That's a fact.
That's the reason I don't watch it.
That's a fact. They never get it right.
That's
Never
why I
get
don't
it
watch it.
And the categories they put black people in
Don't make no sense.
don't make any sense.
Period.
Like a lot of the black artists should be in the pop category, but they'll never put us in there
Why you think that?
because
Jason Derulo been
That's not
Jason
how it
Derulo.
is. That's not
because the
how it
way
is.
it's set up. Once you come out as a black artist,
You black,
you're
you
automatically
know,
considered hip hop, R&B, soul is never pop.
Repeat that. I ain't hear you.
in hip hop.
When you come out as a black artist,
Mhm.
instead of being considered a pop artist, if you go on Apple, iTunes, Tidal, Spotify, at the top where it say what kind of genre the artist is, it's never pop. It's always hip hop, rap, soul, R&B. That's never pop. When you got artists like Tyler Creator, for instance, his last album, Igor, that was not a rap album. That was a pop album. But they considered it hip hop.
But Tyler Creator main genre is definitely hip hop.
Huh?
Tyler the Creator main genre is definitely.
But they're judging off of that album. The album Igor was up for nominations and awards. So why put that specific album in hip hop and rap when it's not a rap album? Who else? The Weeknd. His last album was a pop album. They considered it soul.
Not all of it was pop though.
It was majority pop,
It
bro.
was majority pop.
I listened to it.
Lil Nas X, they said it's hip hop and rap.
It was hella country.
That was not a
That was
rap
a country ass record.
They try to confine award ceremony. Try to confine black people to one category.
What about Darius Rucker?
Who?
Darius Rucker.
Country singer. He came out and said, "I am a country singer."
So it takes for the artist to classify themselves?
Pretty much.
But then, what are we upset about? If it takes the artist to classify themselves. If they classify themselves as hip hop, then that's what it is.
Stop passing that to me. But nah, I don't know what it'll take for it. Cause even Tyler Creator, when he won his awards for hip hop and rap, he said this is not a rap album. Why are y'all putting me? He said that on stage. Why are y'all putting me in this category? This is a pop album.
Shit did what Darius Rucker said and said, I'm a pop star.
I'm a pop star.
Even I don't get, if you are a music expert like you say you are, it shouldn't matter if I say I'm this kind of artist or that kind of artist. If you listen to my music like you say you
should
do,
know.
you should know.
All right. So how do you think we fix the way music awards are laid out, or do you think that they're obsolete and we just need to cancel that whole VMAs, BET Award, music shit all together?
No, keep it.
Who's actually voting? That's what I'm saying.
They got
I've never known nobody who actually
They
votes.
get secret panelists. They get music execs. Stop getting these music execs and get actual artists. Get retired artists. Get artists that's performing now. If your album is up for nomination, you don't vote. Replace that person with somebody. Get people who actually are doing the music to say no. This is what it is.
Okay.
If you got a music exec voting on that, if my person that signed with me is nominated for award biasness, you're always going to vote for that person.
Right, being biased, and that's what musicians do. They're biased. Oh, that's my friend. I'm going to vote.
Not necessarily.
Yes, they are.
Not
Be
necessarily.
Real, bro. Be real.
When it comes to
That's why I think they should just have more diverse executives at that point. That's all.
that's
Yep.
the thing. No,
Just
no,
more
no, no.
diverse
That's the
execs.
thing. They have more and more. They're getting more and more diverse execs. But if you're signed to my label, I'm going to vote for my label because every time somebody from the label wins, that's a bonus for the label.
Definitely.
So
It falls both ways. They just put in there where you can't vote for your own.
that's not fair either. Because if my
Why not?
guy is really the shit and he actually won, then
If it's saying that you can't vote for yourself. That's like saying, can Biden go and vote for himself?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Trump did last
Trump
week.
did, yeah. Trump did.
Okay.
My thing is, when it comes to hip hop and rap, why not have some legends like Ice Cube, MC Light, and all of
Actually be
them
the
actually
gatekeepers of it.
I would
Type,
consider
in the
gatekeep.
type of way though.
Yeah,
I know you don't mean like in the traditional sense of
yeah,
who they let in and out, but like who they actually deem of worthy of winning awards.
exactly.
I get what you're saying.
Have
I
a
agree.
legend.
I agree.
As far as country legends, have a country legends in, but have it more diverse because a lot of the country singers are racist.
I don't think they're
Country's
racist.
country,
I just don't think a lot of country singers think they have as many black fans as they probably have.
a lot of country singers are racist, and it's a proven fact. It's been all on. It's been matter of fact when what was that?
Hospitality.
What was that? Was it the Grammys or was it?
That's that Southern.
What was the recent big award ceremony?
Do you think it's the Southern artists or the Southern fans?
It's a mixture of both. You're a product
I
of
don't
your
know.
environment.
I don't know. Look, I don't know the biggest vibes. I'll be right. I don't know.
Some of them are not racist. Like one of them, like I said, at the Grammys.
I'm sorry. I meant to
I don't know
give it to
why I
Nelson. That's me.
At the Grammys,
Nelson don't smoke no more.
I believe
He gave his life
at
to
the
God.
Grammys, one of the country artists, he came out with a Black Lives Matter. I believe it was Black Lives Matter on stage, and he got killed for it. And a lot of country singers and a lot of the country fans is like, why are you bringing politics into? I just wanted to come to your concert and listen to good music. Now I don't even want to support you no more because now you supporting this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's a mix.
But it might not be for the movement. It just might be for when you bring politics into music. It takes fun out of it.
Not necessarily because Lil Baby just came out with a song about.
And when
It
is
was
that
fire.
going to hit number one? It's not. Keep that 100.
I don't know. I gotta see
That
how it
song is not. Man, get out
It's
of here.
not. It's
I
not.
know exactly what you're saying. That song is not number one value, dog.
The one he made with the protest and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
The
It's
video was fun.
It
to
don't
watch.
have to be
not. It
number
was
one,
cool.
but if
It
it's
was
fire,
vibing
it's
and
fire.
shit.
You can have
Yeah.
those little movement songs, but
Yeah,
that
it's
shit
fire.
ain't the money makers.
Some songs are not meant to chart. Some songs are just meant to have an impact.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They make right. I'm good.
Like ain't your number the number.
That's what it is. Some songs are not meant to chart. Some songs are just made to impact your people. You're catering to a specific crowd.
Yep.
And that song, that's what that was, and it did.
R.
It
Kelly
shot.
made that song to talk to middle schools.
Another one. I think he like 0 for 7 now.
No, I ain't trying to make jokes. You said songs ain't always meant to impact. R. Kelly made AJ but nothing but a number. I can't listen to an R. Kelly song and they out here protesting for R. Kelly to be fucking free. I can't listen to an R. Kelly song because I don't
Somebody
know.
attacked him in his cellmate.
They
attacked him in his
did,
room.
but I can't listen to R. Kelly song because I don't know what the fuck mind frame, age frame
He put in
was you
solitary
thinking
confinement.
about when you made these songs.
They put him in solitary confinement. What he been asking for since he got in.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he in the hole.
That nigga just screwed with it. I like him all.
Okay, as a Christian, do we pray for R. Kelly? No, I'm asking him because I'm really asking. No,
No, it's not.
on some non-joke shit. Do we pray for R. Kelly?
All Christians
Yes.
aren't the same.
Yes,
Some may say
you
yes, some may
pray
say no.
for R. Kelly.
You pray that he gets better
There
mentally.
you go. There you go.
You don't pray that he gets out. You don't pray. Hopefully, you pray.
You
You
pray.
pray.
gets
Hopefully,
his
he makes a
mind right.
change
Yeah.
for the better.
What would be that change while he's in prison though?
You
It-
pray
that
God
shit-
give him a direction.
Like
You pray-
a better mental state. You can be in prison for the rest of your life and still be fucked up in the head.
Took it with him. He got his mind right.
Malcolm X, he got his mind
He
right.
got his mind right.
How many people do you find yourself praying for daily?
Specific people.
Mhm.
Probably about. It depends on who impacted me that day, but normally I pray for everybody. Like I'll say, like if you cross my mind, I'll say a prayer for you. If any of y'all cross my mind, I'll say a prayer for you.
You
I
prayed
told
for me
you-
before?
Yeah, I told you that before. I prayed for you.
That's what's up, dog.
And then, or if I'll just be like, I don't know what's going on with some of my friends or family or anybody else who's out there, but you know. And if you just give them a mind, just keep going, then that's much appreciated.
You walk the faith?
Yeah.
You gotta say that with confidence, dog.
Yeah.
That, yeah. You
How
gotta say that
often
with
do you
your
find
chest.
yourself praying for people
Praying
daily?
for people? I don't know, man. Lately, man.
Nah, don't lie to me, nigga, because I follow you on Facebook, nigga.
No, I'm just saying, man. There's been a lot going on, man. My faith has been a little teetered with it. I ain't gonna lie, but I pray for everybody, man. I pray for peace. That's what I want right now.
Yep.
So you pray to God for peace.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, yeah.
I take that into consideration. As an atheist, I take that into consideration because I don't understand what you mean by your God. And I don't give a shit. I don't. But it's one of those knowing someone prays for something greater than themselves as an atheist lets me know their heart is at peace to where they're not a violent person.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest thing is shield yourself from violent people. You never know what violent people might do. Even if they say they're cool to you, if they've been violent to others, you don't know what violent people might do. A lot of motherfuckers getting killed by people that didn't know is violent people.
Mm-hmm.
So you saying if you pray, you're not violent?
No. What I'm saying is, as an atheist, when it comes to me judging people who follow a religion, I like to know what kind of mind frame you have. Because I don't believe in good intentions. Every war in the past 200 years have been caused by somebody.
You don't believe in good intentions?
No, let me finish.
I'm listening.
Every war in the past 200 years have been caused by somebody who had good intentions for their cause. You just had good intentions for your cause. You didn't have good intentions for the world. Nobody ever has good intentions for the world.
Some people believe their cause is better in the world.
Good intentions breed ambition. Ambition can be dangerous. Very dangerous.
But it's needed to get to the top.
Exactly.
For real.
But getting to the top can be dangerous.
You can't say that about good intentions necessarily for the simple fact, well, I can't say that, you can't say that, but the way I see it, somebody with good intentions, that compared to the world, maybe the world that they live in, that just because it don't benefit you, maybe they're thinking, if I do it this way, then everybody will be feeling like this.
And that's a selfish thought. Because I'm already living in a selfish thought.
Okay, that's an intention to them. That's a good intention for them.
Exactly. However,
and everybody rules their own world.
You have to make sure that thought is sound is resonant between you and others.
I don't have to dictate my life of what your life is doing.
To act on a good intention or what you think a good intention would do and to make it manifest, you do.
I don't have to look at all sides. If I want to do something that benefits me, it's going to benefit me. I don't care about what happens to another person.
That's not a good intention.
It's a good.
It's having good intentions for the world. Have good intentions for others.
So it is.
I'm not worried about the entire world. I'm worried about my world.
Listen, it's good it's good intentions so good intentions are real, right? It's just about what angle they're coming from. Just because there's not good intentions to you doesn't mean it's not good to the person that's doing it. That's basically what he's trying to say. He's trying to say, I have my own good intentions. That doesn't make it not a good intention.
For instance, if my intention is for black people and minorities to succeed, then that's good intentions to me. If it affects white people, that's not my problem. My intention is for us to be equal.
But that's what he's mentioning. But
I've never said good intentions was a bad thing.
Right.
They can lead to bad things.
Oh, definitely.
Because I think good intentions lead to ambition. Ambition is the cause of evil. When you become ambitious about your good intentions, that's what leads into evil.
So you saying
I don't think necessarily have to be good or bad or good intentions. It can be either or. The fact
when I tell you guys this,
you
have to understand.
Make sure you're going to pull through.
When I tell you guys this, you have to understand history. I really want you to take a good part of everybody who had good intentions and they fueled by their ambition in history. Literally everybody. Deb is a history major. She can coincide.
Definitely not a history major.
Oh, you're not? Shit, what the fuck is Rich?
Just
I should
continue.
call Rich.
Just continue.
But everyone in history who had a good intention led to a certain evil. It's your intention. It's you thinking your good intentions is the best for everybody else.
What was that?
That leads to the evil.
Give me some examples. I'll
Hitler.
throw a name up. I'm throwing a name out. Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln did not have good intentions. His good intentions, and I say that because Abraham Lincoln was an either or kind of person. Abraham Lincoln said on the record, if he could keep the his whole thing was trying to keep America as a whole.
He wanted to preserve the Union.
If he could give the Southerners their slaves and keep America as a whole, he would. If he could give slaves their freedom and keep the Union as a whole, he would. His whole thing was keeping America as a whole. He didn't give a fuck about the slaves. That's being truthful.
Okay. So what about Malcolm?
Malcolm was not someone who... Your better case is Hitler.
No, I asked Malcolm.
Malcolm was honestly a low-key political terrorist that we love.
I'm asking what was the evil?
He wasn't evil.
You said if you have ambitions that ambition leads to evil.
Ambition can lead to evil. Okay, well, if you want to go that route, Malcolm's ambition that led to evil was him thinking that somehow violence could achieve what his goal was.
That's not what he thought.
It's not what he thought, but it's what the people who perceived his thoughts thought.
And that goes back to what I'm saying. Just because of you see it one way and how I see it some way is totally different. His intentions was, if you cause harm to me, then harm will come back to you. I don't want to cause harm to you, so don't cause harm to me. My intentions is to ratify Black Americans to get up off their feet, stop being lazy, and stop being peaceful about it. If you see somebody's putting your hands on them, stop turning the other cheek. Fight back. His intentions was to ratify Black Americans to do better in life and to make us equal. Not wait for somebody to make us equal. Make us equal.
Yes.
I don't see where the evilness is in that.
Hitler was just following orders, yo.
We're still on Malcolm. We can get to that. But
No, we was on Hitler before. Hitler was
He was just following orders.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out about Malcolm. Because he said every instance in history, somebody who's ambitious, it has evil inside it.
because
Oh, well, with Malcolm it was. And the reason I said was his good intentions was to help the black community. But what made it bad was he wanted to fight back. Within doing so, you lose people within war, within physical battle. You get what I'm saying?
How is that
he's in-
evil?
That's what kind of make it evil. You still have those
from
who fight
the other
against it, so
side,
the
you
crowd
see it
that
as
saw
an evil.
You know what I'm saying?
You
That's
do
why
know-
there were
you
two
do
sides
notice
of it.
white
There was
people do
Malcolm
not
X
see
supporters and Martin
my-
Luther King supporters.
Hold on, you do notice white people do not see Martin as evil. They don't. You've never heard a white person say.
I wouldn't say evil, but Malcolm was angry.
But to us, Martin was docile, way too fucking docile.
Okay, so where's the evilness in Martin?
There isn't one. That's the thing.
But you said every case in history, when somebody's ambitious, it turns to evil. So I'm asking, where is the evil?
Hold on.
I'm not gonna say per
Hold
se
on. It's
evil.
my boss. I gotta go. Hold on.
Evil is a hard term to put on it. I say just angry. Angry or
Even with Martin, where is the angriness? Where is the evilness?
oh,
he
no,
said,
don't get twisted. Martin was mad.
yeah,
Man,
but
he got
when
locked up.
when you say every case in history,
There's no evil between everything.
that's all I'm saying. He
It's not
said
evil
he
between
was trying to
everything,
make
but
it seem
a
like
lot of cases does have it
He's-
has they portray as evil.
he was saying as far as you got to look at all cases for if you want to do something. My thing is, why do I have to worry about everybody else that's on the opposite side if I want to improve my life.
On me. You
I
only
don't have-
create
I
your
don't-
world. You only create
Yeah,
your world.
I create my world. I am the king of my world. That's the ruler.
That's-
I know what you meant. That's why I was just.
Why do I have to tend to the outside in order to fulfill my destiny? Fulfill my destiny would be to bring all minorities up to make us all equal and on the same page. Why do I have to do that? I mean, why do I have to say, well, this white person don't like it, so maybe I should tune it down a little bit? No. If I'm peaceful, I get shot. If I riot, I get shot. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Now that I'm on, if I get shot for being peaceful and I get shot for rioting, I don't give a fuck what your side is talking about now. I'm only worried about my side now. This is my world. I'm the king of my world, and I rule my world. I'm not going to listen to outside people to dictate what I'm going to do with my world.
Facts. You create your own world.
That's why it wasn't me being angry or anything. It was me trying to figure out get to the basis of what you trying to say. Because you said every instance of history is evil, and you from what I was hearing, I may have been hearing it wrong. That's why I was trying to understand. It sounded like you said I got to get everybody's side. When my thing is, no, I don't.
So this is what I speaking of that, I got some. Remember when I called you one day and I said I want you to. I said I was trying to tell you that I had something for you to read or watch.
Yes.
And I'm happy you brought that up because when you say you create your own world, that's exactly kind of what it like teaches you how to do.
Talk to
I'm
me.
gonna have to say it's called The Secret. It's a documentary on Netflix.
The Secret?
It's called The Secret.
Is it after the book?
It's actually the same thing.
Okay.
You read it?
I've read bits and pieces of it.
Okay, I
Have you read
actually
it?
enjoyed that book.
Have you read The Secret?
Oh no, I will.
It's very
It's good.
worth. Yeah, I listen to it
In this
all the
car,
time
please.
now.
In the back.
When I'm
Listen
going
on.
through something in my life, I turn that book on.
Yeah. That
And
book is good.
if anybody want to download it, audibles.com or just the app Audibles, your first book is free for any account.
The Secret good. The cover is like it's like script. It's a yellow book, and on the title is like a red imprint
Yep.
of The Secret.
Yep.
It's really good.
Called The
It
Secret.
really,
The Secret.
You can watch the documentary.
We had to write. We had to in school when I was younger. I didn't read it. I just looked it up.
What's
I
about?
just heard about it, and you said what?
What's it about?
What I just said, man. It teaches you how to create your own world. Really, that's it. It teaches you how to create your own world.
Shit fire.
It's hard.
It's
And I don't even like reading books.
dead ass.
Hard.
Dead ass. Like the stuff that you was recently going through. That's why I wanted to tell you I got something for you to watch
So you've read
and
it.
listen to.
Should I read it?
Yeah.
Yes, it's good.
I
No,
wasn't
I
part of
asked because
that.
I've created several worlds. Should I read it?
Yeah.
Would it corrupt?
No.
Okay.
It's good.
It would
It's not
embrace.
like
It's
that.
beneficial.
It would embrace.
I think
It's not
everybody
writing
should read it.
terms.
That
Yes.
way.
It's not about writing terms.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
I
everybody,
think
definitely
everybody
should read it.
It's a really good
It's
book.
definitely beneficial. You can live your life by it. You can just take the little bits and pieces and just live by it. Like it's literally just beneficial in all
Like a
areas.
memoir.
There you go.
Yeah, I have this little book, The Secret, and every day it gives you
You got
a
the
quote.
workbook?
Well, it gives you a quote out of the book,
Oh.
like an inspirational quote of the day from the book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To kind of give you that push.
One of my exes put me on it.
Word.
I was going through something. She was like, "You need to read this."
Mm-hmm.
It was good. No, but that's what I was saying. Like dealing with that book too. Everybody creates their own world.
Yes.
It doesn't. If your world affects somebody else that you're not close to, it's not my problem. If what I'm trying to do is affecting the people that's around me, my close friends, my family, and stuff like that, then I'll try to maneuver to where it's beneficial for all of us. But at the end of the day, if it's not beneficial for everybody, that's not my problem. Because history shows that everybody doesn't care.
Do not rely on anyone else to care. I'm gonna tell you that right
You
now.
gotta worry about yourself.
I mean, you have those that you care about, but do not judge their actions on how you care.
Exactly.
You care out of your heart.
and history shows that during with America. Period.
Care out of your heart. That's the best
People
way to
can
go about life.
peacefully protest. I don't care. You can riot. I care, but I don't care.
He's like, I don't care. Just don't fuck shit up.
Yeah. Stop fucking up my shit.
Yeah.
You're trying to do something now. It's affecting me. That's what I was saying. See?
Oddly, I agree.
It's a cause and effect of everything.
I rule my world.
I really agree with you niggas, but oddly, I agree.
I don't know why idly.
Yeah, I've been saying this from the beginning.
Yeah.
I've been trying to argue me
Once
down.
you don't even have to. If you watch
I've been saying
documentary-
it. I've been saying the same words since the beginning.
If you watch the documentary of The Secret, I think you'll benefit from it a lot because you take things in deep. You kind of think real deep on
You're
things.
a critical thinker.
Yeah, and that's a good thing actually. Critical thinkers are people that we need in this world. But I think you would take it in a deeper aspect of it. So I think it'll be good for you. They have literally each subject that you would need.
And it's called the what?
The Secret. You wrote it down.
Twice.
How long is it?
I'm
pretty
not
big,
sure.
bro.
It's you'll be fine. You can listen. You ain't gotta watch it. You can just listen to that motherfucker.
Netflix?
Yes, it ain't even gotta be on
It's an
Netflix.
hour
You can-
and
You can go to
31 minutes.
You can go to Audible.
The whole thing?
You can go to Audibles and it's on
Yeah,
there.
it's
They're on
hour,
Netflix.
31 minutes.
On the
nice.
audiobook or the Netflix?
On
On
both.
Netflix.
I'll finish that
Auto-
smoke session. The fuck?
Yeah.
Boom.
It's really good.
It really is. I enjoyed the
You know,
testimonies.
I'll probably read that. I'll probably listen to it probably about 6-7 times. You know what I mean?
Yes, and that's a good
Why
thing.
don't you just-
Yeah, I told you I listen to it all the time. Sometimes I quote the book as
It's
it's
no funny,
talking.
bro.
No, but Devin knows it's about to happen.
Yeah, that's what we doing. We this is positive.
No, you don't,
This is positive.
Hey, look.
Devin.
I
I'm
only say
hoping
things if I
positivity
get
out
listened
of
to, then I get listened to. If I don't,
Hey,
I don't.
Yeah.
I can only say
Devin,
certain
I
things.
apologize in advance.
I've already read the book. It's
No,
not good.
no. If I listen to it about 8-9 times,
That's on you.
I want you to.
What's the apology for?
Yeah, there's no apology.
He gets earworms.
There's
He
no
apologizes for
yeah.
his earworms.
I bet you after this book you gonna stop apologizing. I bet you.
Or he might apologize more.
I
I
hope not. I hope not.
He might
I
get-
hope yeah.
I get earworms bad.
What's that?
He'll hear something and he'll like it so much that he listens to it on constant.
Good.
That's a good thing.
That's good.
That's how I am with
That's what
music.
this is for.
Okay, this is out.
One of them is.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck? It threw me off. But
That's what this is for.
with music, like I can hear something and then listen to it again, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't catch that bar, and then I go back listen to it again, and then it's like, oh, this is a whole setup. It's like, yeah.
No, I just like the song so much I just put on repeat, dog.
I listen to the
Be in
lyrics.
the car
heavy.
just by yourself. You're like, this is my time.
Yes,
This is
bro.
my time.
I do like
I
deep
got
dives
the
on
car,
bars,
the shower, the toilet.
Yeah, I go deep dive.
I
on
just
bars.
Let me be a
I
word.
do
Yeah,
research
my
on the
bars.
toilet actually.
If your bars is nice, I'm gonna listen to your song. A
Do
lot.
research on the toilet.
Yeah,
That's his best time. That's when he got his
yeah.
free time.
That's
There's
my
no kids in there.
alone time. It's my
All
best
right.
time to
That's what
think.
parents always do.
Yeah, even before I was a parent, I always do my research on the
you
toilet,
just
right in my
weird.
phone, in my
All right,
notes.
Bubble Vitamin audience. This is gonna be the first episode y'all hear coming September. We're gonna be dropping on a weekly basis after this. You're gonna be getting back to the regular pills and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all been with the old freebase. We're gonna try to keep it freebase because we've been getting some positive feedback from the freebase.
I'm gonna tell you now, River Vitamin Podcast. By the beginning of next year,
I have no
this
idea.
editing will be down. Okay, I got y'all. I
Yeah,
got y'all.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
got
actually go edit.
Yeah, I got.
That-
I got
we're
y'all.
gonna edit.
I got y'all.
But we're gonna get back to certain segments. I see people like the segments we was doing at first. But fuck y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? Y'all still fucking with us. We still
What?
getting I see on the damn demographics we still being fucked with. When we drop, they listen. So, you know, I love you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
All right,
This
oh
thing
my
is soft.
gosh. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even
All
know
right,
where to
Verbal
go
Vitamin
from that.
Podcast.
Much love, family.
Appreciate
You know,
y'all. Keep
have
listening.
a drink,
Share it to
enjoy
y'all.
the night.
Share your friends.
Yes, much love.
And listen to or watch The Secret.
Yes, that is a very, very great.
Put the link in the bio.
Yep, we'll put the link in the bio.
Timestamp.
Somebody got to send me the link at it's gonna be approximately.
Press the damn button.
Button.